So let's start with you, Madeira. Congratulations
Thank you.
on earning the title of second princess. Sounds like a very important role, as all of your roles are very important. You will be attending Salisbury University, and you'll be majoring in business management as well as marketing and minoring in psychology. I'm so tired already. How are you ever going to study for all of that at one time?
I'm so excited though. I'm taking on a lot. I'm a part of the Honors College and an LLC, which is a living learning community. So that's a few extra classes I have to take to be a part of that, but I'm really, really excited. Right now, I've actually started my summer conditioning for field hockey. I'm trying out for field hockey, which is really exciting. And then I'm definitely playing softball, so that's a known. So I'm really excited.
That is
continue like all the sports I still love, and then the school. So I'm really excited.
That's great, and to have the stamina. I wish I had that stamina to. I mean, just concentrated on one major was major. Never mind 3. So tell me, what are the sense of responsibility as the second princess?
Well, even before just taking away the princess part, just being a shadowy candidate from the very beginning, that puts a spotlight on you. They put all of our names out so everyone knew who's running, and that's very exciting to know who's running this year, all the possible queens and the candidates. But after winning, there's definitely a spotlight on you, especially in the parade. Everyone's looking at you. But even away from that, in town, everyone, even though you might not think they are, everyone's watching you. So just being a good role model and carrying yourself in a presentable way all the time is really important.
And that's great, and that will also serve as a indirect or not direct mentorship to those that are looking up to you as well, right? And then it'll make us older folks just still be proud and keep us cheesy, like she's doing her thing.
It's really important.
So Madeira, tell me what truly excites you about life.
Okay, what truly excites me, I think, is doing new things. Doing new things, experiencing new things, and just not putting a limit on who I am. Just always growing as a person, and just always to do new things, experience new things. That's just really exciting to me, growing as a person. And then I think that's really why I'm going to Maryland, because all the other schools I was looking at were really kind of close to home. But I think going to Maryland, getting away, getting out of New England, getting out of this area, it's really going to help me grow as a person. And I think even more exciting than doing new things yourself is watching other people do new things. So like helping people, like let's say like going on a hike and watching them experience something for the new time, or face a fear of height, just to see that amazement on someone else's faces.
Tell me one new thing that you've done recently.
Like the hike I just mentioned.
Oh, okay.
it was kind of high. It was up there. But, so that was cool.
I went hiking maybe once in my life, and I can't promise you that I will go back because I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't think I was prepared for it.
So that was my first hike, and the view was amazing.
Wait, where was it?
Simsbury.
Oh, I love that one.
It was amazing.
I was looking for lions, tigers, and bears, so my experience was not the same.
I'm glad I didn't see any.
So I know that you're a recent graduate, or will graduate. I guess graduation is this Wednesday. Again, congratulations for that. But if you can remember back, I know you're all checked out. Believe me, I was there, class of '89, Windsor High.
I graduated in '89.
There you go.
Did you know Eric Grensler?
I probably do, but the name doesn't come to face right now. But in any case, during your high school career, tell me a couple of your leadership roles or organizations or clubs that you were engaged with.
Well, there's a lot. I stayed really busy during high school, but I think the main ones that were really important to me were both my field hockey and softball. I was captain of field hockey my senior year, and then for softball since my sophomore year. We're actually headed to sports awards after this. So
oh, nice.
Really excited for that. We had a great last year. So field hockey and softball, just varsity teams, JV teams. Those girls are really important to me, and me making sure that they're all set through high school, on and off the field, that they're on the right track was really important. And then this is kind of 2 in 1 here, but unified sports, and then the group PALS. I was involved in both of those, which is special ed kids and just being friends with them, helping them incorporate them into school, and that was really important. My mom's actually a special ed teacher, so that's
very
that's
nice.
really important.
So it hit home,
right, to me and my
naturally.
family. Yeah, that's really important to me. And then outside of school, I've actually been a Girl Scout for 12 years.
Oh, congratulations!
So, yes,
there you go.
So just everything we did with our Girl Scouts in the community, all of that. Our last year selling cookies. Everything we do there is just really important.
Beautiful. And moving on to Amanda. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Also, congratulations on your win. And you hold the title of Princess Royale, and I don't know, but that sounds so fancy. You're attending Georgia Institute of Technology for Mechanical Engineering.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
That alone was a mouthful for me. I probably wouldn't be able to write that without thinking quickly. But you were also ranked #1 in your class, is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, double congratulations. Already, you're so far ahead than where I was in '89. So, touch on the same topics or questions that I asked Madeira. As Princess Royale, where does that leave you for the year?
Well, I think at the Shadow Parade itself, there was a little girl. I was walking between booths, and she was kind of following me a little bit. And her mom had to tap me on the shoulder, and she was like, "I'm sorry, but my daughter just thinks like your sash is really pretty," and she just wanted to say hi. And I think that was such a cool moment for me because it shows how this like pageant and this community really impacts the young people.
Yes.
I have 3 younger siblings myself, so I think being able to be a role model for them is very important. So just making sure I'm always smiling and showing people that life is great is something I'm really excited to do for the town.
That's wonderful. And a little challenge here. But how would you describe your future in 3 words?
I think I would say a little unsure because major changes always happen, and I do a lot of different things in my life, so choosing which ones are most important to me is going to be hard.
Prioritizing,
Yeah. Another word would probably be determined because Georgia Tech is a very hard school, and I'm fully ready to take on the academic responsibilities and the social responsibilities that come with it. And third, I think I would say happy, for sure.
Okay.
I'm a very happy person. I like to smile, and I think no matter what I do in life, I'm going to be happy doing it with my family by my side.
Very beautiful. And very briefly, what are some leadership roles or titles or organizations that you were a part of in your high school career?
So during high school, before high school, I didn't really do much. I don't know, I was with my family all the time. And then joining high school, I just kind of did everything all at once, and I loved everything.
Oh, okay.
So I've been swimming since freshman year. This past season, I was a captain. That means a lot to me.
Wow.
And I also do varsity tennis at the high school. I was a captain past season as well. And I manage the boys swim team, which is super fun for me. That's a lot of responsibility.
Wow, okay.
I also do the local first robotics team, Team Paragon. I was a co-captain this season. Yeah, that was very fun. Our robot did pretty good. I'm also the president of the National Honor Society at our school, and I've been doing Windsor Youth Theater here at LP since 5th grade, so forever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do.
That is great.
Yeah.
That is very, very great. Well, and I must say I don't swim. But I saw the sign outside the front door, and I really did take a picture of it for swimming lessons. It's it's one of my goals by the end of this year.
It's
so we'll see.
That's awesome.
And I wouldn't say last but not least, but Brittney, you congratulations as well as a win.
Thank you.
But your win is a little different. Your win is you are the Mary Ellen and Vince Scully Award winner. What exactly does that mean? Like, who is Mary Ellen and Vince Scully? I question because I knew many new Scullys during high school. So I'm curious, where did they come from, and how are awards in their honor?
It's funny with Scully because like just a lot of people I know like are connected to him in some way. Like even before like I started Shad Derby, like I somehow like knew who he was.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like my best friend's mom, her roommate in college, that was like her grandfather. And then also my other best friend, her neighbor was like his niece or something. I don't know. But, it's like they've mentioned him before, and I was like, oh, like that's a part of Shad Derby.
Yeah.
But both of them, like all around, were just like amazing people and had done just so much like for our community. So Mary Ellen Messina, she was a former founder and also president of the Women's Junior Club, which is basically just like that nonprofit organization that helps with a lot of charity events in Windsor. And then Vincent Scully, well, he owns Scully Motors with his father, and with that business, they sponsored Shad Derby candidates for about 30 years, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So
okay, so yeah, they earned it.
Yeah, he did it for such a long time. And then he also, at one point, was the Derby chairman, too.
Okay.
So both of them just had, like, such an amazing drive and ambition. They just did so much for Windsor to just make Windsor, like, a better place.
Right.
So it is, like, just such a huge honor to receive this award. And I'm, like, I just want to make them proud. Like, whatever I do, like, I'm going to U-Heart, so it's not that far from Windsor.
Right.
But, like, I hope I can still be active like in our town and do things to make them proud.
Absolutely. And that was a little disclaimer as a member of the Windsor Women's Junior Club. I knew who Mary Ellen was. I just wanted to catch you on that one. But no, they're smart. Okay. So what do you do really, really well, Brittney? What do you consider yourself, like when you're about to do this one thing, you come in and you do it with the full confidence because this is what you know you can do really, really well?
I kind of have like two things.
Sure.
And they're kind of like abstract.
Oh,
kinda.
okay. And
like one
that
of them
works.
is like I'm just an extremely, extremely hard worker.
Okay.
And like wherever like I go in life, I always give it my 100%, a little bit more effort. And like one of the big areas in high school that I focused so hard in was running, because I do cross country and track, and that is what I'm going to be doing at U-Heart next year.
Okay.
And like Madeira was kind of saying it too. Like I literally just got like my summer training plan too. So like ready to get at it, ready to just do everything for it. It's the same like with academics as well, and why I had such success in the classroom as well too. And then another thing too, which I guess like some people might not consider like a huge deal, but like I have a lot of empathy, which is why like I'm majoring in psychology and education, because like I really love working with people.
Yes.
And I love like listening and hearing other people's lives and like what's going on with them, and I want to be able to help them and make those changes like within themselves to be better. So like that's a big part like that I love about it.
That's great. I absolutely love those answers. And I'm going to have a question for the group. And I'll start by saying that, you know, I myself have been in many pageants in the early 80s. So I can empathize with the endurance that it took up until the coronation ball. I remember that on one hand, I had family and friends supporting me, go for it and so forth. But I also remember, and what I mostly remember is that other side of friends and families that I would walk in. They're like, oh, they just thought pageants were somewhat demeaning to girls.
Yes.
Yes.
And it holds the stigma, you know, around it. So clearly, collectively, all of you are all-stars, and there was a method to my madness for you to kind of list the activities that you were part of during high school, because it's not about beauty.
No.
It's absolutely not about beauty. It is all about skills. It is all about poise. But how would you educate a viewer today who still hold those stigmas?
Well, I can
Oh,
Yeah, you can
okay.
start.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Well, this is one thing about Shad Derby. When people found out that I was doing it in the school, a lot of teachers who aren't from Windsor were like, that's just so like sexist and that's so this, and they're like, why are your parents allowing you to do this? But Shad Derby, for us, that's not a pageant. It's not about
It's
beauty. We're not going up there, and it's not like we had beautiful dresses. We had
Yes.
so many events, and we all like everyone looked so beautiful, and we wore different dresses, and
Sure.
we got ready. But it was not about that. It was about what have you done in the interview, like preparing yourself for that,
Sure.
and just learning how to hold yourself and have confidence and speak. Public speaking, that was a huge part. So it was so much more than just like a pageant for us.
Yes.
Like it was it's funny because like a lot of like friends I have from other towns, like when they like saw pictures and stuff, like, oh, like what was that for? And I was like, oh, Shad Derby. They're like, what's that? And I was like, well, it's like a pageant. Then before I finished, they're like, you do pageants?
Yeah,
Like what?
There's a
But-
huge stigma.
Yeah, and like but like when I explained to them, I was like, Shad Derby, like it's not like you were saying, it's not about beauty. It's not about like what's on the outside. Like yes, like we're supposed to like dress nice and like presentable, but it's really about like the quality of like who you are as a person.
Yes.
And about like your speeches and the content and everything. It has
Right.
nothing to do with what's on the outside. And I think like all of us like doing Shad Derby, I feel like it's helped us like with our confidence, because I think for any of us here, like we're not like the kind of people that love to like stand in front of a big crowd and like just give a speech.
Right.
Like not a lot of people are like really into that.
Sure.
But like doing Shad Derby, like I've learned like about the importance of like having confidence.
Yes.
And just like it's how important it is like just to be able to, because we did talk about like issues, like
Yeah,
big issues going on like in the second speech we did. Like
And what about your outtake, Amanda?
I think Shad Derby is about beauty in a way, but more about internal beauty, because like listening to all these girls' amazing speeches like truly inspired me. I was like, I had no idea I was in school for 12 years with these amazing people. I was so taken aback. And I think I was a little bit skeptical when I first started, because I'm a very avid feminist, and I was kind of unsure of the whole pageant type of thing. But doing it gave me an opportunity to learn more about myself. I think writing speeches about myself is something I've never even thought about doing. I'm not that type of person.
Right.
So being forced to think about my character and my beliefs in that way, like, really helped find myself as a person. I think that was really cool that my town was able to shape me in that way, like, right before I left for college.
That is absolutely superb. And that's exactly the main reason that actually it was a teacher of mine, my lifetime mentor, even up to today, got me into pageants, even though I was born in the States, but English was not my first language. So it utilized the platform to help with my presence and poise and so forth. Well, I had the honor to have been at the coronation ball, and I saw it live when all of you were crowned, and I couldn't be much more first. I'm like, I love Windsor. I was raised in Windsor. I'm like, this is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And you're right. Probably if you're not from Windsor, the 63-year-old beloved Shad Derby is very foreign, but it's so embedded in our culture that it really isn't about beauty. There's so much more than that. And I still celebrate. I remember being in Windsor High, and I remember the girls that went for, the candidates and so forth. And I'm just still so proud to still today speak to offsprings of our beloved town. And congratulations on your role. I wish you all the blessings in your college career, and who knows, maybe I'll have you back and tell us some follow-up updates on your career.
Thank you
How's
so
that?
much.
Thank you.
Welcome to the GyrlSense family.
Thank you.
Thank you.